Hey everybody, welcome to Art Recycled. Today we're going to make stuffies. In particular, we are going to make Minecraft stuffies. Now this idea came into play because I wanted a sewing project for my 5th graders. This is for students who definitely already know how to sew. I'm not going to teach you how to sew in this video. I start teaching sewing in 3rd grade with burlap. That's going to be another video. But basically what I did was I took felt, I cut it into 9" by 9" squares, and then I cut a bunch of other colors of felt, just in rectangles, squares, maybe even some triangles, because what I noticed is that cutting fabric for kids is actually quite hard. So if I cut it into rectangles and all I needed to do was make one snip to make it into a square, doing these Minecraft stuffies was really fun and it was really easy. Now what you're gonna need is you're gonna need some felt, you're gonna need some needles and some thread, and the other thing you're going to need to stuff the stuffies, this stuff is called Polyfill. And if you don't want to buy this, this is quite cheap. It's $3.57 for this whole bag. But if you are lacking in that, then guess what? You could stuff your stuffy with other fabric scraps. You could even stuff it with newspaper if you wanted to. But I'm going to fast forward through this video. As you can see, again, I'm not going to teach you how to sew, but I just kind of teach you how to lay things out and then piece it together in the end. So I hope you have fun with this idea, and I can't wait to see your Minecraft stuffies.
All right, so what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay out your 2 pieces of square felt side by side, and then you're gonna lay out all your individual facial pieces for your Minecraft stuffy and just kind of plan where they're gonna go. Once you know where they're gonna go, I would take the most central piece. So as you can see here with Chicken Jockey, I am taking kind of the most central piece of the face and I'm pinning that down first, and I'm gonna sew that down first to just kind of centralize everything else on the face. And then I'm going to start to sew, and I'm going to start to sew each piece one by one, as you can see me starting with this first piece, until I get all the individual pieces of the face sewn onto one of those square 9" by 9" pieces of felt. Okay, so you can see that I have my 2 faces here. They each have their individual pieces sewn on. The backs aren't perfect, but that's okay. Nobody's gonna see that part when it's stuffed. And so I'm going to flip the faces outward, and I'm going to line up basically one corner. And in this video, you're gonna see me line up the left-hand corner. And that left-hand edge is going to be flush. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some pins and I'm going to pin that side. And as you can see, the fabric is sticking out on the other edges. I'm actually not going to worry about that because I'm going to cut that off in the end after these 2 pieces are sewn together. And so as you can see here, I'm pinning, and then I'm going to just start sewing around the edge kind of as close as I can get, and then I'll cut off the excess fabric at the end. All right, so you can see that I've sewn all the way around my Minecraft stuffy. The 2 pieces are sewn together. And so I'm leaving a gap here at the end. I'm gonna leave a hole on the bottom, and I'm doing that because I'm going to pin here these 2 pieces together, and I'm going to stuff that hole with the Polyfill. I'm going to start taking out small clumps and starting to fill my stuffy. Now, it doesn't take that much polyfill to stuff this, so 1 bag might even last for a whole class. Once you feel like it's stuffed pretty well, not overly stuffed, you're gonna take a pin and you're going to pin it at the bottom there where that opening is, and then you're going to sew that opening closed. All right, and now we are at the end, and so what we're going to do now that we have it all sewn together, all stuffed, is we're going to take a scissors, and any fabric that's kind of hanging out, we're going to trim off. It really helps to have a nice sharp scissors to do this, and when I do it, I kind of angle the pillow so that I'm not trying to cut through both pieces of felt. I'm making sure that I'm just getting that extra that's hanging off, so I'm just cutting through one piece of felt. Once it's all trimmed, your project is done, and I hope that you like this Minecraft Stuffy project on Art Recycled, and I will see you next time. Bye.